everybody, how are y'all doing today? I know this is kind of a weird view, but I was going to try to show you stuff right here. This video is just going to be, I'm going to throw in a couple of book reviews, show you some what's on my reading list for like the next couple of months, and share with you a couple of things I picked up at Pagan Pride yesterday. So I think everybody who has any interest in the goddess Morgan has heard about this book, The Feast of the Morgan by Christopher Penczak. I kind of have mixed feelings about this book. It was very informational, and I love reading about the Morgan, but some of the information presented was really hard for me to grasp. Some of her mythology and Celtic legends and stuff, I don't think it was presented in the most, how can I explain it, user-friendly format, sort of. It was just hard for me. I'll probably end up reading it again to try to get a better grasp on it. But I actually, per Joey Morse's suggestion, bought this one, which I haven't read yet. This is going to be my next big read on the Morgan. And she says that this one, she likes this one a lot better. So I'm hoping that I will like this one better too. This one was just hard for me to get a grasp on the mythology and everything. It was a little confusing for me. It has some beautiful rituals and stuff like that in there, but as far as, you know, solid information, it's just a wee bit confusing. So I don't know if I would recommend this or not. It depends. I mean, I'll probably have to go back through it with like a highlighter and tabs and make notes and stuff. But it is a book that, for me, it would definitely warrant more than one read. And so I'll be reading that one next. So we'll put these two over here. The next one I read a couple months ago, actually, is by Silver Ravenwolf. And I usually really like her books. I know they're kind of geared towards a teenage age group. Some of her more known ones are, but I like her. I think she's easy to read and everything. I wasn't thrilled about this book, however. It was kind of cutesy, if you know what I mean. I mean, it has lots of cute crafts in it and incense blends and a few little spells. It has lots of information on Samhain, but it's a light read. It's kind of a fluffy read, if you know what I mean. So, depending what you're in the mood for, I mean, I wouldn't give it like an A or anything. Maybe a C, you know. But I do usually really enjoy her books. This was just kind of a cutesy one. Next one I've recently read, another one by Silver Ravenwolf, is on angels, companions, and magic. Now, I really liked this book. There's tons of information on angels and all the different, let me see if I can find a graph to show you. It has lots of, it's very specific, lots of like pictures, shows you how to put up an angel altar exactly for it to be, you know, exactly proper and everything. She goes through all the different levels of angels, all the archangels, all the seraphim. I mean, actually, I will probably need to read this one a second time also. And she goes into angels associated with each element, guardian angels, angelic astrology in angels, the angelic zodiac. I mean, there's tons of information here, even angelic language. So I would give this one a B. I really enjoyed it, but I will probably have to give it one more read to really, you know, digest what was in there. That's what I usually do with books that have a lot of information that I really want to retain. I'll usually read them twice. So I would recommend this one if you're interested in angels. Okay, the next one I read is The Witch's Book of the Dead by Christian Day. I really liked this book, except for one thing was a little unsettling to me, and it might not be unsettling to you. And I know this book has been out for a while, and you probably already even read it. he suggests using a human skull for your ancestor altar, and that's just not something I am comfortable with. No, I mean, he wants you to buy one from like there's a place in there that actually sells human skulls, and it's someone who's been, body has been donated to science or whatever. So you're not out like killing someone and taking their skull or anything, but to me, that's just a little much, He does say that you can use a glass skull or a crystal skull, just something to represent it. And I get that. I don't know. I'm not at the point where I would be comfortable with a human skull. But you may be. So to each their own. I found lots of information about contacting the beloved dead in here. Other than that one thing, I really liked this book. And it has lots of incense blends and spells. Really, and there was one really old one in there that you use at the crossroads, and it's just like been around forever, super old. And I thought that was really cool and amazing. So I would recommend this book, other than that one little thing you have to get over. Next on my book list to read, I haven't read this yet, and I think I may have this wrong. Connie, if I didn't see this on your video, leave me a comment below. I thought I saw this on one of Connie Eads' videos, and I immediately when I saw it, I went to Amazon and put it on my wish list. And it's not expensive at all. I think I paid 50 cents for it plus shipping. So I can't wait to dive into this. And if I remember correctly, Connie recommended it. So, and I showed you this one in another haul, but I'll be reading this next. Jesus and the Lost Goddess. And I didn't say who this was by. This one is by Carl Neal, Incense Magic. And this one is by Timothy Freke and Peter Gandy. I probably just butchered his name. Oh well, I didn't mean to. And then my next big read, which I don't think this is something that I will read at one time, but I'm going to start kind of diving into it, is the Book of Shadows, the Ultimate Book of Shadows for the New Generation, Solitary Witch by Silver Ravenwolf. I have heard lots of people recommend this book, and it is just full of information. So I don't think it's something you sit down and read cover to cover, but I'm going to start diving into it. So, and now I can't remember if I showed you, because I've been talking so long, I can't remember if I showed you the stuff I got from Pagan Pride. Wow. I'm losing my mind and my memory. Okay, I'm going to say I didn't. So, at Pagan Pride yesterday, it was really amazing. There was tons of vendors there, and Selena Fox was there, and I got to attend a workshop by her called on Samhain Traditions, and that was just super amazing. She was also selling this little book, Goddess Communion, Rituals and Meditations, and she autographed it for me right there. I don't know if you can see. So that was super cool. Her workshop was awesome. Also at Pagan Pride, I picked up this little wand. Now I know traditionally wands are supposed to be like from your elbow to your finger, but this one really called to me. So it's purple. I don't know what color it will show on the video, but it's just this precious little wand. So, and it was only $10, so I brought it home. And I also bought a besom. It's just a short one. See, it's like the length of my arm. And it has this beautiful symbol right here in purple ribbon. And I just really liked it. So I didn't buy a lot. I did get a reading. They had psychic readings for love donations. And I got a really powerful reading. And I will probably be giving that lady a call soon. But I just had a really great day at Pagan Pride. So I just wanted to kind of hop on and, chat a little about what I've been reading and, what I've been doing, yesterday at Pagan Pride. And, leave me a comment below and tell me what you're reading, or if there are any good books that you recommend. That would be awesome. Or do a VR. That'd be even more awesome. I always love to discover new books. All right. Blessed be everyone.